deal in business transactional space with small businesses, startups, and entrepreneurs, whether they're in technology, sports, entertainment, fashion, some other areas too, but generally speaking, that's what I do. So I am also a virtual practice, which is probably something different for others. I've been a solo, well, I'm back out solo for not too long yet. I just left a larger firm in New York, and I've since moved back to Atlanta in May. And so what I've been doing is back growing my solo practice. So years ago, I subscribed to Clio because I was always looking to do this, and it fit my needs. I was looking for a cloud-based software. I was looking for something that adapted to what I needed, that was growing, that was supported, that I could access from anywhere because I'm also a traveler, and it was really important for me to have that. So in my practice, I meet with clients using Hangouts or using the phone or whatever, and try to utilize technology to do that. And so when I decided to use Clio, which was about 5 years ago, so I've been in and out of solo practice, and about 5 years ago, when I was in a small firm, I was trying to get them to move towards the cloud. And I think when I started really looking at all the software out there, Clio was the one that stood out for me. And so, I'm one of those people that loves technology. So I've about tried every single platform out there. Clearly, I'm here talking about Clio because I like it, but I also really care about using something that worked for me. So I think if you can name it, I've probably tried it. I've used it, I've done A/B testing, so I've always been a Clio subscriber for the past 5 years, even when I was working in other places because I was just kept it there. But my practice has been growing, and I really am looking to service people using a virtual model. And so I am based out of New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So I'm actually not yet a Georgia practicing attorney, but I can utilize Clio to do everything that I need. So I manage my clients, I have all of my operations that's really housed in there, and then I add on other software as I need it. So for me, in addition to Clio, I use Contractually to work with some of my other clients and maintain those relationships. So it's been an awesome tool for me, and I think it's hopefully as our industry moves and embraces more and more technology, it's something that we'll see. I'm a big proponent of lawyers utilizing what's out there and being able to maximize the efficiency of their practice by having it. So I don't know, are there other like solos out here or small firms or people interested in being in solo? Yeah, for me, it's been game changing in terms of being able to access your stuff. I mean, when you're out, if someone needs me, like I was saying, I just almost dropped and wrote this, and someone said like law firm down. That's just how I felt. But I mean, I go on my phone and I can see it. I go on my iPad, I can see it. I can go on a computer and I see it. It's a version of the same thing, and like a well-made version of the same thing. And so, like I said, I mean, my practice is based in New Jersey, PA, and I can do it wherever I'm at. And so now that I'm living back in Georgia, to my client, there's been no difference. If you need me, it's been no difference. I can access all the things that I need. And I think that's an important tool for us, especially if you're a solo or a small firm, because, you know, if you're working with the lean model, it helps you do that. At least for me, you know. Can't speak for what will help you, but I definitely think it helps me kind of do that. So, what else can I say about it? So like I said, I practice there. What are the interesting things that I say about practice? So I'm back to Atlanta since May. So other than that, that's it. I don't have any questions or thoughts about things about my practice or about using Clio? No, I can talk forever about it, but I don't want to kill you guys from talking about it. But yeah.
You mentioned that you have different add-ons such as Contractually. How do you integrate Contractually?
Well, I think one of the great things for me is that Clio has a lot of integrates with other programs. Some of them are direct, and some of them we could use other services to bring them in. And so I just allow it to be a way for me to manage my relationships and my leads. And so if I'm working with someone new, so like as an example, hopefully I meet a bunch of you guys, you know, today, the rest of them I haven't met. If I decide to say add you guys to that, I can email you or just keep up that relationship. So then eventually, as I get a new client, I can transition that client into Clio. And it's a great way to seamlessly integrate the two and have, again, because I'm a solo, so that means I am running operations, that means I'm working with clients, that means I'm doing research and writing, I'm doing everything. I'm a business person as well as an attorney, and so for me, when I started looking for a for a platform years ago, the key for me was that I was somebody that was virtual. And it had to be something that worked in that model. And so in that space, I need something that I can access from anywhere at any time, any place, at any hour, and not be worried that the information isn't the same every time I access it. And so, Clio was that for me, and then with the other communications and things that I needed, it just worked. And so that's kind of what I did. That was kind of my Clio story. So like I said, I'm one of those people that really loves technology. Like I probably have tried. I have a million apps on my phone because I really am into it. I really want to make sure I'm utilizing my time well. And for me, Clio allows for that. And if I'm dealing with a contract and someone's going back and forth and they want to give me a revision of the contract, I can see my version history. And I don't know, someone who deals with contracts, that's good. Like you know the changes, you know what version you're on, you know you're working on the same thing, and that's allowed in the platform. So if you're coming from a big firm where you might have had a lot of these services like available to you, and you could just do it and not even think twice about it. Over the years, as I've seen Clio grow and they've added on different features, it's been something that has helped you almost operate with some of the same tools you might have either seen at a large firm if you've ever been there, or know of your other peers that are utilizing something that's similar. But I think that's really probably all for me today in terms of like my experiences. But as I said, I'm a business transactional attorney. I practice in multiple spaces. I'm growing my practice, and I'm a Clio subscriber for like 5 years. So I'm back out virtual I'm back out solo since May, but I've always been a practicing attorney, and I've used Clio as a practicing attorney for the past 4 or 5 years. So I was one of those people, I don't know if other people have been like Clio subscribers, but this is like they used to be yellow, their entire system used to be yellow, and now they're blue. So like I've seen all the iterations of the changes. And I think when you're looking for something, to see them grow and to be supported and to be backed by so much authority. So she was asking what place do I house all my documents. So for me, before Clio had the document section, I would use business version of Dropbox. But that was, so if you're in the tech space, and I'm also a Mac user, so Clio kind of fit the needs as a Mac user. But before they had that, you had to have some concerns about security with some of those. But at this point, I use Dropbox for business in addition to Clio. So I have like a kind of a backup. So I have it on both sides if I should need it. But just like I can access all my documents from Clio right now. So all I need to do is just open it, and all my documents are sitting there, and then I just have it back over the same thing on my Dropbox. But yeah, that's what I do. Again, I think hopefully, I'm one of those people that really likes legal tech, and I follow the legal tech space. And so just pushing us as attorneys to embrace the legal tech space and to use what's out there. Because I think if you follow other industries, we're lagging behind on utilization of different things because we're worried about security. But for us, now that we've kind of overcome some of the security things, you probably are much more secure housing yourself, you are much more secure housing yourself in the cloud than even on, in paper cloud, because if something catches fire, there goes your documents. But for me, if I drop my phone, I may not have to replace my phone, but everything that's related to my clients are still there, intact, and are ready to go. So that's how it's working for me. But yeah. So again, I'm Kim. Oh yeah.
I just want to respond just a little bit to what she was saying. Hi, I'm Nancy, and I was just at the conference last week. So I got video done, I got the t-shirt. But one of the things they announced, and I just wanted to mention to you, is they're enhancing, there's a new integration with Office 365 and OneDrive. So if you've been having trouble with the OneDrive, call them and say, hey, I heard you have this new integration with OneDrive to fix my problem. Is it out yet?
Yes, it's live today.
It's live today. So,
there you go.
So I was just going to say, look for that, and then check in again and make sure it didn't solve your problem, because it may have. Okay. And then if it hasn't, then it's on the side. Clio wrote an integration with Office 365 that includes a better integration with OneDrive. And everybody was very excited at the conference to hear about it. And so it sounded like some good stuff. And I would look there if you were having trouble. That's all.
Also, I think OneDrive is also friendly for open issues.
Yeah, OneDrive is definitely having
With
issues.
with other people,
Yeah.
other recommendations.
Yeah, although I mean I use Windows products for like, you know, word processing needs, as well as Google Drive because I like my technology. But yeah. But for storage of documents, yeah, I think Box is another one. Box.net or Dropbox, I think. I don't actually use Google Drive to store my docs. I actually use Box. I used to use Box, so I use all the Dropbox because they have no integration. Honestly, that's been this whole job. I don't think it's like that anymore. Box is probably a pretty good competitor at this point in terms of integrations and stuff. But anyway, so
Dropbox has just kind of been a consumer level product.
Yeah.
Like I have
Box
no
is more
problem with like my
enterprise.
nephew's working his term paper in there, but I don't think lawyers should use it. I think if you're going to use it, you should get the pro version, which you are, which I applaud you for doing that. Spend the extra money. But yeah, I just think that professionally, most of them don't integrate with Dropbox that way as much.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, they're using the security, but though but I don't like in terms of, at least for me, but I think she would be a much better person to do. So for what I've done and basically how I came to Clio and different things was because of trying to figure out so 5 years ago, security was like was part of a big talk and how people were pushing back on using cloud-based software. But I thought, you email. If you email, it's the same exact thing. So, or a version of the same thing. It's transmitted over. So maybe not the same, but email is less secure than what we're doing here, right? And so if you bank, then you're doing a similar thing. So back then when I was looking for it, I'm a Mac, I'm an Apple user across the board. I was looking for a product that integrated fine with Apple, and therefore cloud-based software always works the best, so particularly in the legal space. But then I also was looking at the things related to like housing and documents. And Dropbox had some security issues for a while, and so it was like, so then I didn't house them there and moved to Box. But then it was like, they said they cleared a lot of that up, and after reading some things, I felt a little comfortable going back to it. But then I used Clio documents just because I could get the version histories and all some of the other things that I think are helpful if you're dealing with multiple people. And now you can bring on, like, if you have co-counsel and stuff, and things. So I think it really helps you for a small kind of lean practice and needing to figure out how to do that. So for me, it's been a good experience. I mean, my practice, like I said, is a business transactional practice. It's also a labor employment practice, and so everything's on the transactional side. So documents matter to me. Being able to see everything in version histories matter to me, but also being able to access it from anywhere at any time is also very important. That's it. You can always go to my website, kbennettlaw.com, and you can see what I do. But thank you guys. Thank you for having me today. Hopefully, if I can answer anything else about Clio and my experiences using it, like I said, I've used it, and I've seen many iterations of it for about the past 5 years. So feel free to come up to me and ask me anything that's related to it. And like I said, I mean, clearly I like it and I've used it, but I've also tried just about everything else out there. And there's a reason why I stay with it. At least it's been working for me really well. And there's been reasons why, after trying even some of the legal stuff, I thought that this was still the right thing. Anyway, so thank you everybody, and I hope to meet all the people I haven't met.
Thank you, Kim. So, just a little bit about myself as your local Clio rep. I am a paralegal by trade. I used to work for a mid-sized defense firm, and I've done the long hours. I've done the long hours, I've done the work, stayed late. I've kept time on a spreadsheet, I've kept time on a piece of paper. I've driven back to the office to get something I forgot in the middle of the night. I've stayed to the wee hours of the night just to make sure my time was in before they ran the time out. And that's true. If anybody has ever been in that position. But I think we talked about a lot of good things here. And what I want to make sure everybody walks away with is, here's a challenge. I've been doing this for a while, as far as being a paralegal and being in the legal industry. Here's the challenge. Do better.